She was something else.
These keep getting bigger the more you do. Every one of them, look, they start here. And they progressively get bigger all the way around.
Well, I'm making them for your mouth.
You're
Started out my
funny.
mouth.
Yeah, see, look, there's the mama size and there's my size. Hey guys, welcome back to 12 Days of Sweet Tea Christmas. I am here with my mama. We are in her kitchen because it's way, way bigger than mine. And we're making one of my absolute all-time favorite holiday treats, and it's called date balls. And they're just fabulous. They're so good. So Mom's going to tell you the ingredients that we have, and she's going to show you how to make them, and I'm going to eat them.
Okay. You need 1 stick of butter, 1 cup of brown sugar,
Which we have there.
1 8-ounce package of chopped dates.
And she's already done the chopping. Oh, that's dates. That's dates.
We have 2 cups of Rice Krispies, 1 cup of coconut.
Oh, that's
and
in here.
1 cup of chopped nuts, and then confectioner's sugar that we'll roll them in at the end. So first thing we're going to do is melt the butter, pour in the brown sugar and the dates, and let that simmer for 10 minutes.
So we're going to do that, and we'll come back and tell you how to make them the rest of the way. Okay, so we've melted the butter in the pan, added the sugar and the dates, and you wanted to make sure you told them something.
While you're cooking this, make sure you keep stirring it so it won't stick, and it should get to the consistency so that
There's the,
okay, when
you
you're
got to turn it, oh,
When
show them
you're-
what it looks like, sorry.
when
So you got the Rice Krispies in the bowl,
right,
and this is the melted sugar, so,
yeah, you want it to be smooth and melted.
and you also don't want it to be scalding hot right off the oven, like that,
Yeah.
because it burns.
Yes, don't put
But
your hands in it.
you do want it to still be hot enough that it's melty so you can mix it in with the Rice Krispies.
Yeah, it's extremely hot, and with the sugar in here, it'll stick to you, so be really careful. I have burned myself many times making these.
But it's worth it because it's delicious.
It's worth it to you because it's delicious. Okay.
So where did you get this recipe from?
My mama.
Your mama?
Mm-hmm.
Did Grandma just make this up?
No, I don't know where she got it from. She used to make them though.
Can you talk a little bit louder?
I said I don't know where my mama got it from. She used to make them, but I copied the recipe from her. But say I don't know where she got it from.
All right, here, I'll put this up if you want to come around and mix it.
Yeah, put that in the sink with some water because it gets sticky. Okay, so you mix this in with your Rice Krispies until it's all mixed in together. And it's still, like I say, it's very hot. Once you get the Rice Krispies mixed in, then you pour in your cup of coconut and your cup of nuts and mix that all together.
So good, y'all. So I've been eating these practically since I could eat food.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's one of the things that I look forward to most every Christmas.
Yeah, because I make fruitcake and she doesn't like fruitcake.
Yeah, I don't like fruitcake. Although I will say, your fruitcake is good fruitcake. It's not like that crappy fruitcake that people make fun of that's like a brick that you
Yeah.
can break somebody's
There's some
window.
over there if you want to show it. My fruitcake I made last year, I had in the freezer. I just took it out because nobody eats it but me. And that's my mama's recipe too.
See, this is my mama's fruitcake. I guess Grandma's fruitcake recipe. It's all stuck. Okay. So it's like the real deal, y'all. See? It's pretty fruitcake, but I just don't like fruitcake. But you used to make like 8 to 10 of these
Oh,
or
I used
more.
to make one for everybody in the family, but now everybody's got diabetes and can't eat it, so I just make one or two.
It's probably because of your fruitcake.
Maybe. Okay, so, like I said, after you get all this mixed together, you,
Do we need a
let it cool.
pan or anything to
No.
roll them out on?
No, you just drop them in that sugar, but you gotta let it cool enough that you can handle it.
Okay.
So once this gets in here, you don't wanna let it get cold, cause then it won't stick, but you gotta let it get cool enough that you don't burn yourself once it's all mixed together.
And that's really it, huh?
That's it.
So, here, this is what it looks like. So it's all mixed and gooey and yummy. So, it smells so good too.
And then you
Yum.
just have a bowl of powdered sugar, and like I say, when it gets cool enough, it's
Where are
still
we
a little bit
gonna,
too
we
hot.
need a pan or a plate or something to put them on after we roll them. Or you could just put them right in my belly. And I'll eat them as fast as you can make them. It'll be like that I Love Lucy thing where she's on the what's she making, the chocolates, and she's cramming them in her mouth and in her shirt. And that's what we'll do.
Alright, Christmas tin, you can just put them in there.
Alright.
So, still a little hot. Like I say,
We can wait.
you don't want to let it get cold though. You just roll it into a ball and drop it into the sugar and roll it around. And that's what it looks like when it's done.
And it's so good. It's so good. I'm going to eat it in just a minute when it's not so hot. So,
Just get a, like a, not even a golf ball size, just a bite size.
hi Bailey. We hear you.
Of course, the bite size depends on how big your mouth is, but
So bigger for me.
yeah.
Y'all can hear Bailey down here.
Hey, Bailey. You can't eat these, I'm sorry.
She thinks she's a person. Bailey is older than Methuselah. I got her for myself for my 19th birthday, and I'm 37 years old. So Bailey now lives with Mom because Mom is the patron saint of abandoned pets. No, Mom, we have 2 black labs at home, which y'all have seen if you've been around the blog a while, but Mom took Bailey in years ago.
Yeah, because Marley's dad was allergic.
Yeah, and Mark's allergic. My husband.
I really think that these men just don't like cats and they're just saying they're allergic.
Yeah, yeah. Daddy did though.
Yeah,
Daddy
my dad.
liked cats.
Yeah.
I remember when we went to my grandma and papa, her parents had all this land in South Carolina. They had a farm, and they had cats everywhere.
All outside cats
Yeah.
except one.
Basically feral. Just they would show up because grandma and papa would feed them. And they had one that had kittens one time around Christmas, I think, wasn't it?
You
When we
talking
got
about
Calvin? No, when we had Calvin.
Oh, yeah.
That we went around Christmas or Thanksgiving or something. It was some holiday, and one of the feral cats had kittens. And I remember I asked you if I could have one, and the worst answer you ever could give me was, "You have to ask your daddy." It's like, I don't want to ask Daddy, but he said yes, and we took this cute little black kitten home, and I named her Callie, and then Callie had to get spayed, and we found out that Callie was a boy, so we changed it to Calvin, and my dad loved that cat. We had Calvin for a long time.
We always had trouble with determining the sex of cats.
Yeah.
Because after your dad and I got married, when we got married, I had 2 cats. I had one that I'd had for a while, Boots, and Boots had had a litter, and I kept one of the litter and named it Pepper because it was salt and pepper colored. Well, we thought Pepper was a boy, and Pepper, one day, my daddy called my house and told Roland, your daddy, says, "Roland, you need to come over here. Your son Pepper's having kittens."
Oh no.
So we found out Pepper was a girl.
That's one surefire way to find out.
I've never been very good at examining to find out what
Cats
they
are hard. I don't really pay attention to that body part too much on animals. Well, it's like that little place in Dallas that we like to go, the little antique place. They have a cat that's named Mr. Clooney. And it's not after George Clooney, it's actually after George's Aunt Rosemary, because they found this kitten in the rosemary bushes and named her Rosemary Clooney, and then found out that she was a he, so now it's Mr. Clooney. And he's so cute. He hangs out with all the visitors in the antique store. I love him. And he puts his hand out to like shake your hand. It's so funny. He'll stop and put his little paw out. His hand. That's what I call the girls too. They have hands and feet. So, what's one of your favorite all-time Christmas memories?
Mine?
Yeah, yours.
Oh gosh. From when I was little, I think my favorite Christmas was the year that I got a Cinderella watch. Because most of the time my family, my dad and mom had raised foster children. So since there was a bunch of us, we always just got kind of like one gift piece of something big, and then we would get little things like fruit and candy and stuff. And the year that I got the Cinderella watch, I think was my favorite memory because it was something that I had wanted and didn't think I was going to get.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then there was Christmas when I was, I guess I was probably 10 or so. And my cousin, who was older, had told me about Santa.
Uh-oh.
And I have a brother who's 3 years younger. And so my mom had threatened me that I had better not tell him anything about Christmas. And so one day when she wasn't there, my cousin is the one that told me, and I started snooping and looking for the Christmas presents where they were hidden. And we found them in a closet on a shelf. And just as we took out my little brother's holster and gun,
Oh no.
he walked in.
Oh no.
And we were trying to make up stories so he wouldn't know what was going on. As soon as my mama got home, she told.
Did you get your butt whooped?
Probably. I don't remember that part. I just remember being so hurt because I had disappointed him.
Oh. He lived.
Oh, yeah. But my cousin Joyce, bless her heart, she was the troublemaker.
Yeah, you've got a lot of Joyce stories.
Yeah. After a while, you get tired of rolling until you start getting bigger.
Yeah. So, y'all can't really tell, well, maybe you can, but I'm sitting down.
Oh, hush.
Well, because this is what happens when I stand up. So, obviously, I didn't get my height from my mama.
Or your daddy.
Or my daddy. My daddy was only 5'7". I got it from your daddy.
Yep.
And I did get my good looks from my mama, though.
Yeah, you got it from daddy's side. My daddy's side of the family. He had 5 sisters, and they were all 5'10" or better.
Yeah, so. And poor Marley, I don't know if she's going to get any taller. She wants to so bad.
Yeah.
She might be stuck at 5'4", which isn't a terrible height, but
No.
she wanted to be taller than me. And I'm almost 5'8", so.
Well, at least she's not 5'1".
Yeah. Well, you keep shrinking.
Yeah. Well, I was 5'2" at my tallest.
Yeah, that's your tallest. Yeah. But we've always loved Christmas, but we've never done anything really elaborate for Christmas, which I think is nice.
Yeah.
It's always been at home, just us. When I was growing up, we would just stay home, and it was me and you and Daddy, and then sometimes his family would come into town, and that was
Sometimes my mom and dad.
yeah,
when they were
and that
still
was
alive.
interesting when Daddy's side of the family came into town, because his family's crazy.
They're Yankees, what you expect.
That's right. My daddy was born and raised in Baltimore, and until Mom and Daddy got married, my Nana, my daddy's mom, had never left Baltimore ever. And she went to South Carolina when they got married, and we have stories for days about that. But yeah, she would come, and she and Granddaddy and Uncle Mark and Uncle Mike would come and spend Christmas with us sometimes. And I remember one year, Granddaddy tried to eat the potpourri.
Yeah, it was on the stove in a pot.
Yeah, she had all of our food, out on the stove that she had been cooking, and she had the potpourri in a pot on the stove with some water in it so it would smell the house, make the house smell real pretty. Smell the house. And Granddaddy loaded his plate up, man, and he just scooped that potpourri right on his plate. And had you not caught him, he would have eaten
Yeah,
it.
thankfully I caught him. Okay, when you get to the bottom of this pan, you're gonna have some little bits that won't stick together anymore because it's more of nuts and coconut than it is the dates and sugar mixture. So that's the part you just eat. So first you can eat that
Yeah,
part.
you can put some powdered sugar on your hands and just eat it. 'Cause,
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet it still tastes good.
Oh, it does. It's just
Yeah.
doesn't stick together anymore.
Mm-hmm. And that's how you make date balls. They're really good. So, thank you, Mama.
You're welcome.
Coconut. And we're gonna do another recipe with Mom a little bit later to show y'all how she makes her world famous pound cakes. And those make really great gifts. So we're gonna have Marley come over and we're gonna make buttermilk pound cakes, and we're gonna do them probably in the little loaf pans, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we can give them as teacher gifts, and I'll show you how a cute way to package those and stuff. So hope you guys are having a Merry Christmas. Thank you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.